Look, because today felt like a Friday show. Kind of. A little bit.
We don't have to cover.
But yes, we do.
We literally can do anything we want to do.
We definitely can.
Okay, so it's on you. What you want to do?
Yeah, we're definitely going to go into some news.
Okay.
All right, let's talk. Rahm Emanuel. Okay, so in other international news, I know we covered Myanmar, but in other international news, did you guys hear about this?
Grit. Rahm looks like somebody put sugar on grits.
Is this a snuff?
He looks like Clorox. He looks like Clorox chicken. Look at him.
He does look like Clorox chicken.
He looks. Yeah, he knows.
I promise you.
He spent some time in the deep fryer.
This is why you can't be.
Rahm Emanuel has definitely been in it.
By NBC News last night. It was reported by NBC News last night that Joe Biden is considering Rahm Emanuel, the former mayor of Chicago and chief of staff to Barack Obama, who we know all too well, for an ambassadorship to China or Japan. I thought Biden had gotten smart and realized it was a big mistake to bring Rahm on, but I guess I was wrong. So what do you guys think about this? Y'all already started and was roasting the man.
Who won it first? Okay, I'll take it. Okay,
listen, I just look. Rahm Emanuel covered up the shooting death of Laquan McDonald.
Facts.
Rahm Emanuel towed my car because I ran a candidate against him. Rahm Emanuel closed 50 schools in the black neighborhood. No, listen, I'm going to repeat these same talking points every time y'all mention the word Rahm Emanuel. Rahm Emanuel closed 50 schools in black neighborhoods in the city of Chicago. Rahm Emanuel decided to give incentives to the businesses in the inner loop of Chicago at almost 1,000 times higher rate than he did for the businesses outside of the inner loop of Chicago in the black and brown neighborhoods. Rahm Emanuel basically told Barack Obama that he needed to be a friend to Wall Street above the people of America.
That's it.
Rahm Emanuel, not only did he cover up a murder, but he also has always had the backing of police departments across the nation. Rahm Emanuel is a tough on crime politician, whether he was a congressperson or the mayor of Chicago and any other position that he has. Rahm Emanuel can kiss black America's whole entire ass.
Collective ass, like the whole entire big, all of it. You get nothing from black folks on this one. And I'm sorry if every good meaning white liberal never watches our show again. Put Rahm Emanuel in this cabinet and we're going to show y'all what angry black people really is about. That's all I got.
Look, Mondale, you ready? Okay, Mondale, you have the floor to roast them. Because you was going in.
No, except for until I found out this was serious. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
There's no way Rahm should be anywhere in federal in national government ever again. This guy is absolutely trash. If trash was a human. No way you can do what you did. Marcus named the schools. Marcus named the murder he covered up. People forget there were secret prisons in Chicago. And he closed down 50 health clinics or so. How many other health clinics he closed down? Most of them in black communities. This guy is, no way.
He has never been good for black people.
No way.
Ever.
But here's a bigger question. Right? Here's a bigger question that I need to, whiteness is so potent that the Biden administration can consider him for a position shows me that they really now follow what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
Y'all listen. If the Biden administration is considering this guy who made who was just as responsible for the cover up of a black murder as the guy who put a knee on the back of. Listen. That shows you the real appreciation for not even the whole entire American black community, but how about the black community of Chicago? One of the largest black communities in America, right? How about them? Why is he getting considered when the whole black community has suffered atrocities under this guy? It says more about the Biden administration than it does about, and it's funny because Biden came in hot, swinging. He came in hot. Signed this, signed that, signed this, signed that, signed this, signed that. And then all of a sudden, let's meet with 11 Republicans. Then all of a sudden, hey, where's Rahm at?
Nah.
Now, if we don't say anything about it, that's on us, right? That's on us, right?
Right.
And we need to always make sure that we give props where props is due and props is due when good things are done. But don't erase all the good you've done with bringing on Rahm Emanuel, showing Black America that you just say some things, but you really don't mean it.
Bro, like, man, because think about the fact, we said Chicago, ask Chicago, right? I wish we had Jamal Green this morning to talk about it, right, from Chicago. But more specifically, I wish we could talk to all the people who voted for Rahm Emanuel in that second mayoral race, but they would not have voted for him had he released the video footage of Laquan McDonald being shot, right, and killed by his policing agencies. He held that video back from being released until after the election. I want to ask all the Black people who voted for him, now that you know that he did that with a young Black man's life, I ain't got to ask you nothing. I need to ask Joe Biden, why would you even consider this dude? Get him out of here.
Yep, whether or not it's a position in cabinet, ambassador, the trash pickup man, he shouldn't be nowhere. He shouldn't be anywhere because it just...
Send him back to the deli that got his finger cut off. Like, he was a working class hero back then, right? When he was working and he was in the deli, a meat grinder, somebody said that's how he lost his finger, right? That's where he should go, because that's where he was at his best, because he had solidarity with workers back then.
Yeah. He shouldn't be nowhere. He shouldn't be nowhere, especially because the history of him with Black people. And, sometimes I feel like what was the purpose of considering him at all? What was the motive? What's behind that?
Well, I mean, this is very easy. We have to understand something. Whiteness like Rahm Emanuel does get in power. You can't win Chicago without Black people. I don't care. You can't win that. We can't win that seat without Black people. You can't. And whiteness in like Rahm's gets empowered by problematic Blackness. Don't ever get that confused. Don't y'all ever get that. Don't y'all ever get that confused. Like, when we talk about the congressman that endorsed Rahm Emanuel, when we talk about the $1 million that ended up in a campaign coffer of a Black congressperson to get a Rahm Emanuel endorsement, when he knew for a fact that he shouldn't be endorsing Rahm Emanuel, right? Like, there is toxic Blackness that has elevated and kept Rahm Emanuel going. I mean, if Rahm wants to listen, Barack Obama had one of the highest popularity in Chicago history when it comes down to any politician. Rahm Emanuel was on the ropes with Chuy Garcia. He was on the ropes. Guess who cut him a 30-second commercial basically saying, well, I know that Rahm Emanuel has a couple of problems, but we got to give him another chance.
Let's be clear.
Barack cut a commercial for him.
Look, we know that we know the voice.
And I want everybody to understand this now. This is the last time I say it. Barack cut that commercial while Rahm Emanuel was actively covering up Laquan McDonald's murder. I repeat that. Barack Obama cut a commercial for Rahm Emanuel while Rahm Emanuel was covering up the death of Laquan McDonald.
Yeah.
Listen, this is nothing but this is the toxic part of politics. This is so I don't know if y'all know this or not. Every president to get elected, Marcus, y'all know this. I hope y'all do. Allows for a certain amount of ambassadorships for big donors. This is horrible, which means, this person might not be the best diplomat for that position. Actually, they probably aren't for that position, but this is the history of America's presidents. Big donors get ambassadorships. Trump went crazy with it, of course, way crazy with it, but he wasn't the first president to do it. Obama did it for some of his big donors, Bush, and every president before them. Since we've been in the age of money and politics. And this is, Rahm raised a ton of money for Biden. And I think this should be enough for people to say you need to have a certain level of experience before you become an ambassador, because and they should name it the Rahm law, because he's so grimy and nasty. The law should be named after him so we never forget how destructive of a person he is as in elected office or in any position of power. I hate Rahm.
I
hate
Rahm.
That's it.
And it's China. is not a small country.
Right.
It's not a small fish country. They are talking about putting him in direct relationship with China. Now follow this real quick.
Yeah.
Follow this real quick. He got a stank ass attitude. Don't ever forget that. Right. So we are putting somebody at the diplomatic table with China who has a horrible attitude problem and represents nothing but the economic interest of Wall Street. Y'all just think about that.
Man. China or Japan or Israel, I think is what they're saying.
Nah.
All three?
Well, no. I think those are his pick. He's getting his. No. So, yes, all to everything that everybody said. Joe Biden, no, period. Our comment section is wild.